Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Ragnamod, brought to you by our sponsor, MC Pro Hosting. They host the server that we're playing on, and they can host one for you if you check out the links in the description of the stream or the YouTube video. Those links will give you 25% off, so you can give it a try, see how you like it, have a good time, play some Minecraft with your friends, maybe Ragnamod, maybe Vanilla. They even offer other games if you're interested in some variety, so check them out. And thanks to them for sponsoring. All right. So, how's everybody doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
So super duper duper, dude.
It's a lot of dupers.
That's a lot of dupers, man.
I haven't duplicated anything.
Right.
A little heavy on the dupers.
Oh, you guys are just a little bit of super, not like duper 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 though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's I think that's a reasonable for me.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm feeling anymore.
There were supers, dupers, and then I got confused along the way.
Supers, dupers, poopers, scoopers.
Exactly.
What about goobers?
We need.
That's actually what I'm looking at right now.
Oh, perfect.
So after a last episode, I spent some time and went through the entirety of the ultimate ingot and what we needed for that, and putting those pieces together. And so there's a couple. We're pretty close.
Really?
There's a couple things we need to work on, but we're not as far away as you might think. One is that apparently there is a way to do some automated crafting of the metal stuff, which I need to work on for, like with the the tricks and all of that. So I need to put that together. We need some ender crafting and ender craftability, which we briefly had and then tore down. I don't know what we did and moved it, but that's something we got to get put together. And then I actually automated the power stuff. The
Whoa! I want to see this.
The power bits and bots.
Is it still in the same place, or is it moved?
No, it's down in the automation room.
Okay.
So
I feel like I'm in a server room down here, dude.
the only I ran out of ebony substance to create more energy rods and stuff like that. But the problem with the power stuff is that it can only, if you don't limit it properly, then it'll insert multiples into the energizing orb, and that'll ruin the recipe. And so you've got to use a locking mechanism and system, which really isn't that big a deal. It's just a comparator into a redstone, and the redstone into the crafter, which is configured to be locked when there's a redstone signal. And then that'll allow everything to kind of do the right stuff. So
holy
that's
heck.
Not that bad, and
that's not that bad, he says.
We were able to figure out. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just, if you want black iron ingots, then you just say, hey, I want 10 black iron ingots, and make it for me, and it puts it in and waits, and the redstone signal locks it, and then once it finishes, then it absorbs, the signal turns off, and it does the next set. So
yeah, elementary,
my friends.
Whoa.
So we got that going, but the other kind of cool thing that I've gotten going is, this was a bigger deal. Mob farms or mob cages to gather up mob drops, and then using entanglement blocks.
You got the freaking ghost, dude? I was just looking at that.
I got the ghost. I went and found a graveyard and got the ghost.
Oh my god.
And so now we're collecting the ectoplasm and the phantasm.
What the frick?
Yep, we've got 73 phantasmal ingots. But the last bits that are going
Fluffy
to be difficult
Taco, thank you for the 10 sub gifts. That's very generous of you. Much appreciated. And thank you for the real estate advice. Pretty slick.
I actually went and found a lightning dragon, which was kind of cool. I used the Mahau projection to look underground and find one.
What is I didn't even know there was a... There's not just ice and fire, there's lightning?
Yeah, I didn't know there was until then either. I figured out entanglement blocks, which aren't that crazy, but are kind of cool. Basically, you take an entanglement block and you create it, and then you can put it anywhere. A fire?
What? How?
Good.
What? What happened there?
I don't know.
That wasn't me.
What? That wasn't me.
That was not me.
Oh,
what?
There's fire. Interesting.
Sorry, I dropped my hammer.
Dropped your hammer.
The hammer did not cause it, by the way. That was not me, I promise.
But at any rate, entanglement blocks, basically you can put an entangled block anywhere and you can mark its destination, and basically all it does is just act as if that same block were in that same spot. So I have this one chest, which is what imports, and then the entanglement blocks are as if they were that chest. So everything going into an entanglement block is as if it were going into the
Well,
endpoint.
is this like a thing because you like can't export out of a cage, or what?
Well,
What's
I mean,
the reason?
I would just they don't export directly, so it's just I would have to just set up repeatedly multiple chests and then pipe from one chest into another, or have an importer on each one. This way, I have one chest with one importer, and then the rest just act as if they were all the same chest. So it just simplifies it.
Oh, like
spin. They
they spin.
Why
No, it
would we
looks
not
really
use
cool,
these?
but it doesn't like ender chests. They don't work with ender chests.
I didn't try.
Okay.
Cool.
I got it. It looks cool, and when you open
So-
it, it opens the other chests
Yeah,
and
so
stuff
it's
like
like I can say this is now that chest, and so now this acts as if you were looking in that chest, right? Not that I can open it, so apparently it doesn't.
that. So
but still.
it's basically it's an ender chest.
Yeah,
Cool. Oh, I got the thing.
and you
I can't
really
drop the
cool.
thing. I can't. I don't have the magnet.
It's
Pete's
totally
magneting
fine.
or something.
I
I don't
need it
have
to
a
do it.
magnet.
I don't know what's
I
do have a
magneting.
magnet.
I do have a magnet. I don't have a magnet.
But I didn't do the lightning.
Of course you didn't. Anyway, so I was just working on that. But the dragons are going to be a whole thing. We need a dragon forge and the fire dragon steel and the ice dragon steel or something like that.
Wait, but why is this dude like, why is he like teeny and weird? And how did you get him inside here? Like, what? How did any of this happen?
You use the DNA sampler, and then you have to put in the right block into it. And so I actually both used the DNA sampler and I swabbed the lightning dragon. So I have a spawner that can spawn the lightning dragon, and that's kind of fun and exciting.
Huh?
So I think it's in. Where did I put it? Was it in Elf? I think it's in Elf. There's a lightning dragon spawner somewhere. And so, but we can actually use that to get it'll spawn like anywhere from tier 1 to tier 5 dragons out of the spawner. And so we might be able to use it to get a egg, and then using the tamed dragons is a lot easier for the dragon forges and stuff like that. So, anyway, the golem, we needed the frozen cores, I believe. Yeah, the frozen cores from the snowmans.
Okay.
The ghost, we needed phantasm ingots or something like that. Phantasmal ingots. And then the dragon, I forget what we needed other than just the dragon type stuff. Dragon scales or what, it gives me something. It's all, I have a lot of stuff in my head, and some of it falls out, okay? But regardless, the ultimate ingots is kind of my goal, and that involves both the ultimate crafting, ender crafting, and fire dragon steel, and ice dragon steel, and that's about where we're at.
Do
Okay.
you have the first thing that you're going to make with the ultimate ingots in mind, or are we just making them to make them right now?
The first thing that we'll make with ultimate ingots will be ultimate ingot seeds, so that we don't have to do this anymore. But
Fair.
they'll be used in a lot of the kind of the closing stuff.
Okay. And we're still a decent bit out from that, though.
I mean, we're close. We're not that far, but we're a little ways, but we're not that far. We're making end gobber stuff. We're reaching.
We're trying to get end goober. We got to do iridescent ultra and stuff.
Yeah, and then once we get creative essences, then we can start making the draconium and stuff. So I mean, it's not like today, but it's not that far out there.
Okay.
So,
well, this is impressive. This is very impressive. Very, very good job.
Thank you.
It is very swick. Okay, we have the Lassium. All right, well, I'm going to work on the we need 4 Aeternium. And then, Zine, do you have to remember how you do any of the constellation stuff? Because we need to do that in order to make the end goober.
You get the...
I hate everything. Why have you done this?
You just get the large, that big, like, with the darkened marble and then the reflecting plates, and you got to look at the constellation and put the reflecting plates in the right spot. Not very well, I don't remember it. It's always a little bit of a blur.
To the wiki.
To begin with, you need the big. It's like the 18 by 2. That's just primarily the whatever smoky marble or sooty marble. Yeah.
18 by 2.
I don't know. Like, that's some big build. We've built this a half dozen times. Why do I have to remember 2?
Because it's always been you.
You've made this the first time.
I don't believe you. I don't think I ever did the constellation thing though.
Let's see. Astral Tome. Why could I not? Nope, that's not it.
Anyway, while you boys are working on your stuff, I'm gonna try and unuglify the mechanism area.
Uglify? It's beautiful.
Well, just the whole marble incident still kind of sticks with me a little bit. I'm just gonna try and figure out how to resolve that a little bit.
How? Yeah, I don't remember. It was attunement, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know we can make the iridescent altar. That's no problem. It's just, doing the whole setup thing. Why is this? What is wrong with this?
The other problem is I don't know what you've unlocked with your book because the tomes are individual, right? Or the astral is individual until we do that like shared knowledge document. So, I could be looking at it and not seeing what I'm needing.
Well, we can do the shared.
Yeah,
if you want to do that, then we can. What is wrong with this?
What is wrong with what?
The endstone smelter doesn't work.
Smelter?
Oh, that's Jesus Christ. There's too many different types of coal in the system.
There's also
Got it. Okay. Jeez. Oh my God. Just don't mind me. Everything's good. Everything's good. I've got it now.
All right. One of the ingots needs a properly pressurized pneumatic craft pressure.
Oh no, that's not good. Wait, which one is that?
Indeed. I don't remember which ingot it is. I literally went through one by one, but it was like there were like 5 that I hadn't done.
No, because Psygem is good. We have literally if you are in the thing, if you're in the crafting grid and you go to end goober glob and you hit the plus, the only thing that we're missing is Aeternium, unless you're talking about the ultimate ingot.
I'm talking about ultimate ingot. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm talking about making the end goober.
Okay, yeah.
All that we're missing is Aeternium, which I'm getting right now, and then it's just up to the iridescent altar, basically. So,
let's see. I can remember. There's a Gaia spirit ingot, which requires us to kill the Gaia a few dozen more times.
Until we can do the bees, or...
No, just it
is unbeable?
Yeah, it's Terra Steel plus Gaia spirit items that are, I assume, dropped from Gaia.
Can we be the ultimate thing?
No, but we can seed it, but it takes... I think we decided it takes 65 ingots to start. So
to make a seed?
To make a seed plus the different pieces that it needs, like the crux and stuff, and then we can go from there.
65. Okay. That's a handful.
Yeah, but I mean, it's honestly with most of this stuff, it's like once we can get a few, then once we get one, then we can make the rest, right? Like it's more just getting the last bits for it.
Do you guys mind hammocking really quick?
I'll hammock any day with you, sir.
Thank you.
Hammock? Oh.
I just want to. I want to get some astral done.
Occupied. Awkward. That was awkward.
Pete, he didn't want to let you hammock with me, and that's disappointing.
That got a little awkward.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, put the stuff in there. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
No, I didn't make the glass lens last time, unfortunately, because it was daytime.
Ultimate netherite ingot.
Ultimate netherite.
Yep. Ultimate netherite ingot.
Look what they did to my baby, removing ultimate netherite armor.
Oh God. So we need to get into a little bit of a craft.
Yeah, there's I mean, again, there's a few things to do, but we're
Wait,
a heck of a lot closer.
why
than
is
we
there
are
an
far.
ultimate ingot in there? What is that doing?
So that's actually to build the crux to grow ultimate. So that's like we need to build ultimate ingots in order to build the crux to grow ultimate ingot seed essence, right?
Right,
So
but I'm saying why in the pressure chamber for the ultimate netherite ingot, there's a crux in there?
No. So these ultimate netherite ingots go together to make ultimate netherite lattice, which is what's required in order to make the ultimate crux, which is what you need to grow. So
But where okay, so so on top of having all of these ites ingots, the 9 in there, you also need an
Yes.
ultimate ingot. So it's 10
Yes.
things. That one I was confused by the display being kind of off
yeah.
the screen a little bit, you know.
It's kind of like the miniaturization where it's like you put all this together and then you add that last one.
Uh-huh.
So but yeah, to make the crux, it's like 4 of those netherite lattices plus an ultimate block plus creative essence. So it a little bit goes into it, but we'll get there. We're working on it. You know?
I believe it. I believe it.
Right now, I want to figure out how to do infusion automated. Want to automate psi without worrying about casting assistance vice? Yes, I do.
Boy, do I.
Boy, do I ever. Also, if you still have that psi gun, Sparkles, will you put it in the system?
Do I still have the psi gun?
Yeah, the one that we were making the
I
ebony
don't
substance
think I
for?
still have the psi gun. It's not in my backpack. It's not in my inventory.
How do these disappear?
Yeah, it's a really good question that I don't know.
Oh,
the answer to.
Okay. I just found them. If you have to type casting, and then you find a half dozen that we've probably made over
There
and
you go.
over.
There you go. It wasn't my fault. Thank you.
I sorry if I implied that it was.
Wasn't my fault. So anyway, let's see. How do we get attuned and celestial crystals again? Forgot. It's gone quiet.
I mean,
I just don't know how to get attuned celestial crystals. I was opening up for Zine to take the floor.
I don't remember. I mean, I would just pull out the book and start trying to remember. I mean, the attunement is all based around building that big platform. It's like it's like a 15 by 15 square with the sooty marble in the middle, and then you add the mirror pieces around and the infusion altar in the middle or something like that.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. A starlight and out astral dust and put the crystal in liquid starlight and drop a rock. Okay. Cool. Crystal and then drop a stardust. Cool. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it there. Yeah, that's more like it. Not inside the light well. It was dissolving. Yeah, that wasn't very smart of me. Anyway, is that working? Is it doing the thing? That looks correct. Why did that just happen? Oh, you have to wait for it to grow. Got it. I'm doing good. I'm doing great things. How do I make it grow faster? Can I time in a bottle it? I'm impatient. Tell me I can do that, please. I can't just let it grow. That's silly. I do have I have liquid starlight buckets. Cool.
These archwood trees over here still serve a good purpose, or they're just kind of hanging around for beauty purposes now?
Which
trees?
The blue and gold spirally ones over here in the corner.
I don't think we ever really used them. I think they were just there for pretty.
Are they in the way?
Not necessarily. I was just wondering if I was to remove them, if that would implode the plans to any degree. But
So you're saying they're in the way. You're mad about them being in the way. I see. I see. I hear you.
Hypothetically, if
I
a
hear
friend
you.
was to download this world and play on our base, and they wanted to do something in that location, would they be okay too without ruining, you know what I mean? So they're not in the way, just
They just need to be moved. Yeah.
maybe my friend needs to move them. But they're not in the way.
They're not in the way. They are absolutely not in the way right now.
Nope. I can put a reactor through these easily.
Just tear them down.
No.
Oh. Jeez. I refuse.
I will not. I like them now. In fact, I want more of them.
Oh, I was just about to come tear them down.
No, Zine.
I was showing up with an axe in hand.
I was asking a question, man.
These trees, they must be ended. All right, well, do what the trees what you will.
I'll ask the trees what they think.
I am
should
the
do,
Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Yeah, Lorax needs to come give me some advice.
I really need this to grow fast because I don't have the patience to wait for this thing so that I can make the iridescent altar. Oh my god.
I wonder what it would be like to believe in reincarnation.
What the?
What do you
Well,
like?
it's
You
like,
would
I don't
have
know.
you would just have a thought that I don't know. Would it change your day-to-day life that drastically?
I don't know. Just imagine at the end of it all is a chance he could just be reborn as a tree.
Are we including trees in the random roll criteria here?
I'm just thinking about like what it would be like to be a tree at the end of it all. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You move on
I
through
don't
your
know
life,
what it would
you're
be like
born
to be.
into the world and you grow as a tree.
Yeah, but I don't think trees have like the presence of mind, or at least I really hope they don't for all the trees that we've chopped, you know?
I mean, maybe that's what Ents are.
What, aren't Ents like a fantasy creature?
We're talking about reincarnation. I think fantasy's on the table, isn't
No,
it?
but we're talking like what if
Whoa.
it's a legitimate. He's talking about what if it's a legitimate thing, right?
Okay. Well, I have no input given that I've never considered trees and or reincarnation as a tree. Tell us your thoughts, Pete.
I haven't either. I don't have many. I'd probably have less if I was a tree, but I was just putting the idea out there that, I don't know, it'd be interesting. Because we're talking about, like, you
Is
know,
it ready?
Talk to the Lorax,
Is it ready?
The trees will speak for you, and it's like, what would that be like? You know?
Yeah.
Why did it turn it into iron? If it did, what an idiot. Why did it turn into...
Moving on from this bit, I'm sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm only distracted by this stupid thing where it's being stupid.
I'd rather that distract you than me.
But anyway, no, I'm just really hoping that trees are not kind of aware of their existence, because otherwise, you know, if they felt pain and stuff, it would be quite bad for all the forests that have been chopped down over the history of humanity.
You think regeneration probably lines in somewhere there, right? Like if you're a tree and you're getting cut down, but you can be grown again, like...
So you think they only feel and their brain is in the roots, not up top?
I don't know, maybe when you get chopped down and another tree gets regrown, you kind of just phase over to that one.
Oh, so the trees themselves, they get reincarnated into each other and stuff?
I'm really not trying to start a religion right now. I'm just...
We're approaching cult level of like, guys, how we all doing here?
God, was there never an easier way to make celestial crystals? Good Lord. Um. Oh my God. Oh, it's got to be that. Ay caramba. It has a long way to go.
What do you need the celestial crystals for?
To make the altar, the celestial altar or iridescent altar that's used in order to make the Endguber.
Okay.
But I just I don't even know the freaking constellation thing that needs to happen for the, this is going to be crazy. So Zine, it's attunement that it would be under? Oh no, maybe constellation. Oh, it's
I think
constellation.
probably constellation. Yeah.
Yeah. We need Heckfire to bounce off of here.
He
Oh boy.
leads the way.
Okay, the final test, yada yada, complete the iridescent altar. Most advanced crafting method of starlight crafting presently known. Brute force will only succeed for so long with magic before a more deft hand is needed to prevent disaster. By filtering, receive starlight through the thin crystal. Socketed into the altar, the influence of only a single constellation can be applied to the crafted item without risking
they think their thoughts were on the blocks being transparent or like the texture glitches that we've been experiencing since the last episode. Do we think that's just blood magic or maybe something to do with the rats?
Oh, I don't think. I think it's. Just
I have
blood
no
magic and
idea.
Client. I don't think it has anything to do with the rats. I don't think the rats are affecting stuff anymore. But I could be wrong there. Just. I'm not positive that's a thing. All right.
Are we not using rats for anything at the moment?
Well, they're there, but we have removed all the extra rats that were what were causing the issue. It really seems to be like just the rat tick accelerator thing doesn't like having multiples of itself.
Hey Zine, do you, by the way, quick aside, do you remember, is it a brand new structure or do I build on the existing one for the altar?
What do you mean?
For the celestial, is it brand new or just, sorry to interrupt the rat talk.
I'm not sure how that applies. Like you sit there and you upgrade the
Oh, it is, okay, it is based on this one.
celestial altar.
Okay, yeah, it is based on this one. Okay, cool.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. And then you add in like reflection gems and stuff to add extra in. But you're gonna end up wanting to build a big boy full of sooty marble as well. That's gonna need to be.
Oh, and that filters into it?
No, it's a separate thing. It's kind of like the infusion or yeah, the like the starlight infuser in that it's its own separate multi-block.
But that is what filters the stuff, like the starlight, into the iridescent altar?
No, those are two different things. So the iridescent altar you build and you upgrade this altar right here, and it's all based off of this one. And usually to get enough starlight, you end up adding like side gems and the floating crystals just to kind of give it extra power. And then in addition to that, for the attunement stuff, you end up building another multi-block that's again the big flat sooty marble area.
I'm just looking, so if you look at Endguber, do we need to do a constellation thing or no? I just I saw a constellation next to the Endguber glob, and so I figured there's something to do with that.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely see that constellation, but I don't know. I mean, if it has a constellation there, I'm betting probably yes, but what that constellation is, we might need to identify which one and make sure it's attuned there. I don't know if it needs to be specific or not.
Got it.
So I suspect we'll be going down that route, yes.
Okay. Cool.
I wonder what the fastest way to refresh the textures would be. Was the pool that's over on the east side of the base, that was for Mahu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Were you starting to say something and then you interrupted and then you
I
muted?
wasn't sure if
I'm
it
sorry.
was a mute or was talking
sorry.
to chat.
It double tapped, but yes, I don't know whether how it affects with Morgano, but like that's where I can throw Caliburn in and have it upgrade it to higher damage if I need.
Are you still upgrading it?
No, I'm good.
I think
But
you could get rid of the
what
lake, probably.
I wasn't
Maybe-
asking to get rid of the lake. I was just curious about
No, you
Maybe
probably
if we're-
can get rid of the lake if you want to. I don't think we're
Yeah,
making
you
any
if you
more
want
of
to
the stuff.
destroy all of our heritage and where we came from, then
Who said that the-
absolutely.
Oh,
Nobody
so
ever
basically
said
I
that
have
the
to
lake
I have
was
to take
going
this
away.
over to
I
the
was just
astral
asking a
temple
question.
and do it there. Ay, ay, ay. But
Trees
I'd have
are
to keep
fine,
the
the
chunks
lake is fine,
loaded. Do we
everybody's
have
okay,
do we even have the
alright?
chunks?
I mean, if you need to take out the trees, it's fine.
Oh, we do this. Okay, maybe I do that.
No, the trees will be taking me out, if anything.
Oh, I can make my own collector crystal? How the frick?
Oh,
I don't know how I make a collector crystal. How do I do
Holy
that?
moly, that's a lot of power in this sucker. Whew. Okay.
That's cool.
What you got running?
I'm trying to figure out how to set up the automated infusion for Psi, and it takes. I mean, I'm not running anything; it's just filling up the buffer. But it's a big buffer. It's a big boy. But I'm not sure how to tell it what to do yet.
Hmm.
Okay, this is the worst. This is the worst. So I need to do the attunement thing in order to be able to tune the thing that then goes into this. And Heckfire, why have you done that? Why have you forsaken me like this, Heckfire? Oh my! I'm gonna have to. I don't even care, bro. I'm taking it over to the thing. I'm taking it over to the thing. I'm gonna put a freaking chunk loader because it's gonna be way quicker to do it that way than it is going to be to make a thing. I am not doing it. I'm not right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it. I clear out some space in my inventory.
Cool. So
I'm gonna have to do another one.
Happily
It only
making
grows at
the
night?
Psi metal stuff for us. Now I just need to.
It's okay. Permanent night, chunk loader,
integrate it
freaking
into the crafting.
Very nicely done.
iron. And then I think is it a linking wand or is it a what is it? What is it that I need to do in order to like link the thing and do the stuff? I've totally forgotten. Is it a linking? Oh yeah, linking tool. Because we're gonna linking tool that. Put the freaking thing on there, and then
Are there other
we're gonna
ingots that's going to
do
be helping with Psi or just the Psi metal?
liquid
It's
starlight.
like it
and
makes the
then
ebony substance, which is part of
Stardust.
what's needed. Like you know how
And
I was
then
saying, I
a
wasn't able to
crystal.
make all the energizing rods for Power. That's because they use ebony substance, so this will allow it to automatically.
World's
create
most
that sort of
impatient
stuff.
man
So
strikes
there's a
again.
little bit of cross.
You
branding.
better
I assume
believe
would
it,
mostly be
dude.
Just for the Psi metal stuff, but there'll be a little bit of cross usage, I think.
Okay.
Possibly, I don't know. Just here, just doing what I do.
You're doing well?
Missed it by one. Boop.
Okay. Fantastic. Is it night? Night? Sunset. Good. Good. Great. Awesome.
Little force loading.
That was some crazy. Yeah, I want this to go fast and do things.
Take a little time in the bottle, maybe.
No, I don't think I can time in a bottle the celestial crystal cluster. It doesn't seem to work that way. So, yeah. Bro, the moment I put down the freaking chunk loader, it was just like the Sonicraft music started. I thought it was like music that starts as soon as you put down a chunk loader.
And that's why I killed him, Your Honor.
Did Pete just get a "that's why I killed him, Your Honor"? It wasn't me for once.
It's true.
Wait, is that a mark?
I specifically thought those were reserved for me.
My first in the series, let's go. I never would have thought it would have been from that, but I'm happy to be here, man.
I'm happy you're here as well.
Everybody is happy. Oh wow, we have a lot of nether goober globbits. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, hopefully I did put it all within one chunk, but guess we'll see. Okay, so I'm working on making the thing needed for the center of the celestial altar. And I guess let's see if it's going. What? Oh God, what did I change my keybind to in order to? Can I just do F3G? I'm gonna die, bro. I'm gonna die.
Cheeky way for me to do that.
Oh God, I can't, dude. I cannot deal with this. Oh my God. Give me a minute. Gonna just go grab another bucket and star metal and iron and okay, so we need, I'm gonna end up going through every single one of the the rock crystals that I have. Gonna go and need to find some more rock crystal and stardust. Got our last stardust here. Just use another, that's true, you know what, just use another chunk loader. You guys brought up a good point. You guys bring up a great, you guys are so smart. That's so smart. And we're force loading both of them, dude. Okay. Yeah. I might have split the chunks with what I was doing and just needed to load the next one.
How are you running? Is that an admin command you're putting in, or is there a...
No, it's a block, and I don't know why the block puts a little fancy thing in chat as if you're using commands, but it's just a simple chunk loader block.
Okay, all right, checks out. Okay. Perfectly legitimate. No cheats happening here.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. I'm receiving bad news about the end goober. Being told that the end goober requires end game astral, so you can't just skip ahead. It's very involved. You will still need to make a collector crystal to get enough starlight for the recipe requiring attunement. So, alrighty then.
So what you're saying is that this episode's going to be a little longer.
Well, no, I'm saying it's probably not going to happen in this episode. Seems to be the more likely scenario.
I don't like that scenario.
We still have a lot of work to do, so yeah, I mean, I'm not terribly surprised, but...
Well, it's time to, we might not be goobing it up this time, but that's okay. All right. Zine, what do you say? It's like no, I was
Come again?
what were you saying?
What is anyone saying right now?
I was just saying.
What is going on? I'm so confused.
Zine, you were saying something?
I'm not saying anything. I thought someone was asking me a question, but I don't know what question I'm being asked.
I was asking Zine a question, but then Pete started talking about things. I was gonna let Pete talk, but then Pete thought he interrupted, so he stopped talking, and then I was like, "But it's okay, Pete, you can go." And then everyone was confused.
I was gonna ask Jordan a question, but then Jordan started talking to Zine, and Zine was answering Jordan, and then I didn't want to talk over Jordan or Zine as they were talking about stuff, and so I didn't.
Someone asked me a question.
I did. I was like, did you know? Were there exact dimensions for the astral sooty marble thing that you remember?
I would look it up, and once it's uncovered in the astral tome, it should be in there just fine.
God, that is a pain in the astral tome.
Yes.
I was just wondering if there was any way that I could help accelerate the process with the second body.
You maybe I don't know. Maybe.
All right.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Don't you feel like you've got all your marching instructions, Pete?
I'm glad to know that I might be useful if the time comes around.
How's the antimatter coming?
Yeah, you're working on something of your own.
The marble floor is coming along great.
I don't know. So I apologize if this is ignorance, but is there more to making the antimatter than the marble floor?
You know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I'm actually. Wait, what is the marble floor? What does the marble floor have to do with the stuff?
Doesn't have to do with anything. I just wanted the place to look nice. I'm sorry. I've spent way too long on this. I didn't want to put a fission reactor and an industrial turbine and a thermo thing that I haven't built yet, and I don't know what it is, on grass, and I wanted to make it nice, and I don't know what I'm doing right now.
I really thought that there was like a reason for this whole marble thing because there was such a thing about it in the last episode of like, is this transparent? Like, is it working properly? And I was just thinking like, oh, there must be something really important to this whole marble situation.
Nope, just
nope.
Me just trying to build a floor.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
It's a great floor, Pete.
It's it's a very nice floor. Don't let us stop you from achieving your floor dreams. Don't reach for the stars, reach for the floor.
There's something in there where you are the one literally reaching for the star to get end goober for endgame process, and I'm building a floor on the ground.
But you're doing a great job of it.
That's the thing. I'm really not, but See, you were saying something?
Nope. The floor is yours.
Jordan, were you saying something?
I see what you did.
No, I swear one of you was talking before me.
Yeah, I was asking. So, how's the reactor coming along? Is it done? Is it producing antimatter?
Yeah, it's nearly online. Almost there.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
I have automated some of the Britannia mana pool stuff. That said, it's a little dicey, but it is working-ish as long as no one's down there. Reusing the string cheese area. Now I have a crafter in there, so it mostly works-ish.
That's good. Mostly works-ish. How do you automate that?
I literally just have a crafter dropping into that bottomless crate, and then we just hope that everything works without verifying that there's enough mana or anything like that. But in general, there usually is. So as long as no one's down there and we don't make such quantities that the mana pool empties and things start despawning or whatever, then it will mostly workish.
Okay. Dope.
But hey, our power infusers are now full. So
Very nice.
that's a lot of it's a lot of power going in.
It's a lot of power.
I want to know.
Do you guys mind hammocking real quick?
Yeah.
Still takes a lot of power to make stuff, but I'm actually
Have you ever slept on a hammock before?
Not like a full sleep.
It's an active. It's a lot of effort. At least in my.
Do you have to like balance?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the quality of the hammock and stuff, but it's like, I mean, it's like it's wrapping up around you, and it certainly takes a bit of getting used to, at least from my experience. Not to say, bad or good, just took some getting used to.
That was a thorough evaluation of the matter.
But
I'll be buying one.
the more like I'm interested in when I get my place finished, I actually am considering having one for the shady area, and it seems kind of nice on these summer days to be able to go find some shade out and just lounge and sleep a deep. But
nice.
That does sound really nice.
And
happy fall, everybody.
Yeah, happy fall, everybody. But it also is one of those things that's like, that sounds really nice, and then at the same time, like, you go and you try it, and then it turns out that, you've got insects buzzing around, and you can't quite get, and it's a little too hot, and then, anyway, it's just...
It just sounds nicer in theory than actual in practice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would say that sums up a hammock pretty well. It's a great idea, and if you can get it just right, wonderful. But there's logistical impediments to your complete enjoyment of the situation.
Highly unlikely that you will get it completely right to enjoy it. It kind of sounds like whenever I think about people who live on like lakefronts or waterfronts or whatever, it's like, oh, it'd be nice to be right next to a river, but then you think about the bugs, mosquitoes, and never being able to leave your screen door open for longer than 30 seconds without your entire house getting infestated.
Oh, see, I'd be thinking a lot more about, like, if you're living on the ocean, just the salty air, like, corroding everything.
Oh, yeah, ocean. Yeah, I wasn't talking about ocean, but I guess salty air, too.
I don't think the salt goes into. I mean,
it 100%. No, it 100%.
Sea spray, yes, but does salt go into evaporated water? I thought the whole point of evaporated water, or not the whole point, but like I thought, like you could collect fresh water through evaporation.
No, we're talking about like the waves crashing, and that.
Oh yeah, I mean
creates...
salt spray, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I mean, just having sea air. I don't know, but yeah. Okay, I got you. I'm not out to question anybody.
I think I'd still take the trade-off though of the, all my personal possessions rusting at an 8 times faster rate just to be next to the ocean. I lived in Santa Monica for a few months, and just waking up with that ocean breeze every morning was just something different.
I lived right on like not on the sand, but like up on the bluff. And it was very nice. It was a very nice view of the whole like Queen's Necklace and Santa Monica Pier and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it was cool. It just it was like a very old building, so you could hear footsteps above you and like low ceilings and stuff like that. So it wasn't quite. I didn't like that.
I swam in the Great Salt Lake once, and it was so much salt it was gross.
Having flown over that numerous times to go skiing and stuff, it just doesn't look appealing to swim in.
Well, I mean, it's like that's nope.
So what you're saying is right. That's correct.
I did it once as a younger lad, and was like, this is something I don't need to do again. Didn't you have the beginnings or middles of the extended crafting somewhere, Jordan?
I did, in fact, have that. Yes.
Where would that be? Where's that locations?
I think it's where did I put that? That's a good question. I think it was over near the. I don't actually think I put down the extended crafting tables. I don't think I used them. I think they're just in the system. How do you change the building gadget mode again? So it's just doing like the.
For me, I have it bound to G.
Is it G?
Is the default.
I must have changed that. Heck.
It would be settings menu.
Yeah.
Or range/overlay.
Oh, wait, settings menu. Okay, it must be conflicting with something because G is not doing anything. Oh, G.
Oh, G.
Oh, gee, bud.
Why is this not working? Is it because there's something in my outfit? Why can't I get there? Why can't I go into the settings menu? This is terrible.
Nice component.
Thanks. It's pretty advanced. I prefer elite.
Seems like it, yeah.
Someday I'll even reach the ultimate.
I believe in you one day. Oh, nice ultimate.
Hey, thanks.
Oh,
I always believed in you.
You were there for me in my time of need.
I was here.
So I need 12 pedestals and a crafting core. Oh.
okay, cool. Very nice. No, guys, I knew there was a conflict, but like, since all of them are able to use G apparently without issue, I was like, all right, well, it may be because some conflicts don't actually prevent usage. Some just allow it to work still. So I was kind of figuring that, okay, it must be one that's like that. And I don't know why they can use G and I can't. So it is what it is. Whatever works. Okay, so anyway, thank you for continuing the ultimate crafting.
I'm here for you.
Okay, so how do I get this to display again? I thought there was a way to get the frickin' astral sword. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what it is. Now I got you. Crisis avert. Frick.
Crisis avert frick.
Yeah, the issue is that the Terra Shatterer, the Elf Shatterer, it breaks things a little too quickly sometimes.
Ah, yes. All right, let's do this.
That is a lot of those marbly boys. Oh boy.
Are you looking at my floor? Or are you talking about a different marble?
It's a lot of marble.
No, I was talking about the stars up here.
Are we working? We are working. Cool.
Did you finish the floor?
He
I'd
doesn't
say
want to
the
talk
floor
about it.
is good enough.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're able to make it work.
Thanks.
Proud of you.
It's going to take a
Yep.
minute.
Okay, that's so exciting. You guys think I should use the chisel for this? Okay, I could do that. Let me see. So now all I could
Congratulations on the
do.
chisel.
Big step.
Thank you guys. I worked really hard for this moment.
We've come pretty far.
And here I thought I was doing a good job with the floor. You're up there
You're
chiseling.
You're doing amazing.
I'm
with the
chiseling my
floor.
way to the stars.
Wow.
Your floor is impressive.
The floor is made of floor. Can I make that?
Interesting.
Oh, there we go. Okay. The chat says he's finally done it. I feel like they've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. All right, Zine.
They have been waiting for this for a long time.
I will have made the thing. I will have done it. I don't think I've actually done this part of Astral before.
Did you finally find the big sooty block marble?
Oh yeah. I totally
okay,
found it. That's what is in progress at the moment.
Good. Ta-da.
Very
Ooh, nice. Okay, yep, it has the shimmery, sparkly fun. I have to check if the other thing has gone and done things. That's what they call me.
Sparkly fun.
That's my nickname, the shimmery, sparkly fun.
Exactly.
People call you that, I'm sure.
They do.
And why wouldn't they?
They would, though. That's the thing.
Interesting.
What are you do? Okay, these little chunk things are not, they're not working. They're not functioning, and I want a refund.
Understandable.
Oh my god. Wait. This needs to be able to see the sky? No way.
I mean,
No
pretty
shot.
much everything in astral sorcery needs to see the sky.
No, but it has the particle effects. The particle effects are going. They're doing things. So did it just go? Did it just it tried to absorb the thing. Oh my god, I swear to you. Oh heck.
Heckfire, actually.
Does time in a bottle do things? Wait, go turn it in. Yeah. Oh, time in a bottle, is it doing? Wait. Go. Do thing. What the frick?
Go.
Why isn't it going to the next stage, guys? I'm time in a bottle. It's obviously absorbing the thing. Why isn't it going to the next stage? What the frick is wrong with this? What is wrong with it? Why doesn't it go? Oh, there it is. It's going. Time in a bottle works for growing ores.
Let's go.
Nice.
It did it. Is that it? Did it make it?
Did it.
No. I think it needs more.
Come on, buddy. Go. All right.
Needs more.
What do I need to do?
I think that's it. I think
Oh.
that's... No, it's still going. Oh my god, dude.
Just have that running.
It's Crystal Cluster Stage 3. Which one is Stage 3 here? Are you Stage 3? I don't know which one it is. It looks like it's still going, so I'm assuming it's not there yet. Good, dude, the amount that this thing takes is insane. It needs to be Stage 4. Okay. Oh my god. How? This was going to be, like, in real life days. There it is, Stage 4. Oh my lord. Yeah, can I fortune this thing? I got Fortune 7 on this, so... Oh my god, dude. I'm pretty sure that this thing, actually, what I've just done here, would have taken, like, many in real life days in order to happen.
But you've just time and bottled it right up?
Yeah, pretty much. But,
Nice.
oh my lord.
Nice.
Oh, you little idiot.
Oh.
Okay, even with fortune, you only get 1 celestial crystal, which is a big old oof.
Yep. Heck, fire, don't make it easy.
No, he don't. What the heck? What the heck, fire?
Out of room here.
Is it daytime? It looks so dark. Do you guys mind doing a little bit of a hammocking?
I can hammock.
Or I can hammock.
It
too,
says
I
it's
suppose.
nighttime. You can only sleep during the day.
Really? It literally says daytime up on the minimap.
It does.
Oh, weird.
I think it's like,
It's just about
it's
evening.
05, so I think it's well, it's either about to be morning or evening. But we're in an awkward in between time.
People
Or is
saying,
it in
wait, don't craft?
Oh. It's a solar eclipse.
Yeah, we got a little.
Oh,
eclipse
what in
going
the
on.
world?
Apparently, you can't sleep during an eclipse.
Huh. What is splitting a crystal? Oh, drop the crystal into liquid starlight and it will split?
Yeah, basically, as you drop a crystal into liquid starlight, and it'll sit there, and the size parameter on it will grow. But if you leave it in long enough, it'll actually split into 2, and it should raise the purity of it. I believe the purity of it will increase, but you can end up duplicating it.
Okay,
So
got it.
that's how you grow them into large size and higher purity.
Got it. What I did, the entire chat just started Michael
All right.
Scott no screaming out.
All right, I'm on the hammock.
All right, thank you.
Oh, I can go hammock. On my way.
All right, thank you,
There
guys.
you are. Have yourself a nice night.
Can't believe we're only 10 minutes into the episode. Feels like I've been playing for so long.
Wait, it may consume a lot of buckets. Oh my god, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? Why I can just time in a bottle more crystals. I'm using this for a crafting recipe, just FYI.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to increase the stats on that.
No, I don't. But time is limited. I'm gonna drain my time in a bottle. Yeah.
Do you want my time in a bottle?
No, it's just fine. It's just fine.
Which one did I forget? The elite.
Do you think Hackfire would be displeased by time in a bottle?
I
Probably.
don't presume to speak for him.
I speak for the trees and for Backfire and say yes.
He speaks for the trees.
Would you be reincarnated as a mod developer?
I'd rather be a tree.
Whoa! Oh my god.
What?
Jeez.
No, trees.
I mean, I guess to be fair, it would be cool to just be able to exist in nature with no responsibilities, you know?
That sounds nice.
Other than to produce oxygen. Breathe in that carbon dioxide, that good carbon dioxide.
Yeah, you think it's all fun and games till you meet your first beetle.
Oh wait. Oh, I just right click. What an idiot I am. Yeah, can you imagine, like, if you're a tree and something just poops on you, like, you can't do anything about it? You can't move
But you
out
don't
of the
care
way.
because you're a tree.
How do you know? Apparently these trees of yours have emotions and stuff.
Apparently the trees of yours care about being pooped on.
Guys, we can all poop on
Keep
each
me
other
away
together.
from your
It's
forest,
fine.
man. I don't know. I like mine where the leaves sway and the responsibilities are nothing and the cares are non-existent.
Hold on, people are saying set up an automated fluid placer for this thing to split. Frick this, dude. I'm using it in my crafting recipe. I don't care for 2 seconds. I'm just doing this. I don't care. Do it. Do it. Make it.
Do it.
Make it.
You tell them how it is.
Dude,
Don't
this
let them
is
get away with
gnarly.
it.
This thing is going. Oh, it's upgrading the table itself. I forgot that's how it works. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is a fancy boy right there. Looks like mother
wow.
of pearl abalone kind of deal.
Mother of pearl abalone?
Yeah? What?
I don't know what abalone is, but
Really?
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Can't say I've heard of abalone either.
Huh?
We're uncultured swine. What can we say?
Really, that's not the challenge. Huh. Okay. Abalone is a little. It's a shell based. I don't know. It's not a crustacean. I don't know a mollusk. I don't know what category it would fit in, but it's a little thing in a shell, kind of like you could think of a scallop or something like that. And it has it's a very shiny, fancy shell and stuff and things. Oh, I didn't get the. Oh, I didn't get the other quest. I see, for the previous one. Oops.
Oops.
Okay, apparently it's a kind of snail. Okay, that does make sense. But it has a. If you saw the shell, you would probably recognize it.
You would know.
Yeah. You probably know. Okay, so cool. I always love it when I forget to pick up the thing that I've just created because it creates it on the ground in the spot, and now I didn't get the previous quest, so I can't get this quest, so we'll worry about it later.
Okay.
Well, like, you know how the altars, they like upgrade they like upgrade on the whatchamacallit. They are in place, like it doesn't create the item, it just upgrades the existing altar. And so if you don't pick it up, you don't get the quest, and I didn't pick up the previous ones. Now I haven't picked up. We'll off camera work it.
We'll do a little off camera.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let me complete this thing, and that's probably all I'm going to have time to do. You know, I don't know if I'm going to have many more things that I can take care of here, but we got it. So, even though I'm going to have all the blocks in place for End Goober, it sounds like I am not going to. It sounds like I'm not going to be able to actually make the End Goober because I have to do attunement in order to do the Goober. It's disappointing. Hey, by the way, make sure that you're following here at twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles if you're not already doing so. And also make sure that you tune into MCC tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UK. If you're watching this on YouTube, that probably doesn't apply, although maybe the VOD will be posted the next day. So that'll be super cool. I'm playing with Pete, actually, so, you know, that's kind of dope. Oh, is that it? Did we do the thing? Did I make it? Is it completed now? I think it may be. Oh yeah, it is. It is. And then what's the fancy thing up in the sky? I don't know what the fancy thing is up in the sky. Do I do anything with that? Do you think I can? I'm not sure if I can actually make the goober though, because I think we need a. Yes, we do need to worry about this whole constellation donger. I see. That's unfortunate. No, I cannot make the goober yet. All right, well, I need to figure out all this constellation stuff now. Oh boy.
Oh man, I barely
Nice
made it
combo
to the
crafting.
to the end of at least the what we can do on the extended crafting without the creative essence. So
I want
that
to. I
takes
want to
us-
see what we got set up.
It's all been crafting. There's no setup yet. But holy crap, we've needed so much black iron. The power stuff is just over here, just running like mad. But yeah, it's all. There's nothing to look at, unfortunately. I wish that I could.
Well,
say,
you have
"Hey,
the crafting tables, right? Or no, you put them in the system.
Yeah, there's just, I literally just crafting, picking them up, and putting because I don't know what I need to make yet and how it needs to look. So I've just been like getting all the items, and then we'll figure out how to put it all together at a next time kind of thing. But I think next time I get to learn RF tools because we need to get a dimensional slime from an RF tools dimension and get that.
So a little bit of what we did in MCE.
Yeah, and I've never really figured that out, so I thought that I'd try and put it all together and see if I can understand it this time. So I think that's my next go-to. I also need to teach the system how to make nocturnal powder.
I want to go check out the marble. Oh wow!
The floor.
Look at the floor. Oh, it even has a little bit of a transition, a little bit of a marble splatter on the outside. Oh, we even got some skeletons inside of the system there.
One of them's a thick boy as well.
Oh, I've tried to get him. Oh, he's out back. I see.
Are you killing my thick boy?
No, I would never.
Okay,
Wait,
good.
so
How dare.
is there a reason they're super duper far apart? Does something could go in the middle of them?
Not exactly. I'm just kind of outlining now that I have a floor built. I know that this will be on the far left. I'm not sure if I want to keep the fission reactor at its maximum 18 by 18. Might have been a little too frivolous with that build, but for now, I at least have the size of the industrial turbine, which is nearly finished building. Just need to put on... Actually, I think with the turbine blades here... I think that finished it. Hold on, let me see here. If I leave through... What the... What'd you do?
Zane, you are a mean person.
It's not the same kind of glass, man. You need structural glass. You can't have clear glass in a mechanism block, man.
I wanted it to look like it was still open so that you would clunk your head and then.
Yeah,
go,
he wasn't.
"Oh,
He
what
was trying to complete it. He was just trying to troll you.
Real good, bud.
Hey, Pete, you know what actually you have done here, which is good, is you've left a lot of space in between these to connect them with a wall of pipe.
A wall of pipe.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was going for.
I thought so.
And
I
taught the system how to automate making the ultimate pipes and stuff. So it's all doable now, including the alloys and whatnots.
And do we have like a lot of resources, like everything that we could ever make for a great wall of pipe?
I mean, generally, we're working on it.
That's good. That's good.
I've been, when I was going through the Ultimate Ingot, I populated a lot of the cloches with the, maintain 400 of this, 400 of that, so that way, anytime we go to dip into our resources, we'll find that it's just there, even though it's not like insane amounts because it'll replenish. So that's I did populate that floor quite a bit the other night.
Are there additional cloches?
Yeah. I mean, just down.
Oh, okay. I see.
On number 4. Most of them are turned off automatically because they detect whether or not more need to be made. But I've got them piping into crafters and just so we don't have to deal with essences or anything like that. It just gives.
To be fair, we do have infinite storage.
I'm aware.
Okay.
It's
just a cool thing to have set up.
It's a habit. Like it's one of those yes, we have infinite storage, but I'm always a little bit nervous at overdoing it in Minecraft stuff because Minecraft stuff tends to make it so that if you pick up
She's alive.
a bookcase of bookcases, then you can end up needing to have a machine made to empty your backpack because of MBT data overload. So,
That's sick.
um,
It is made. Okay, now do you just connect with the Great Wall of Pipe?
Somewhere along the line, because I want to use superheated sodium or however, because I've only ever cooled a fission reactor with water. I have no idea how sodium is incorporated other than you need a boiler, thermonuclear boiler or whatever this is called. So I got to figure out how to incorporate this in between these two things.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But once those three things get operational and they're tied together, then yes, we should have nuclear to some degree. And then, do we have, because the fusion reactor will be next, do we need the fusion reactor for power? Or do we have power sorted with those, the generators downstairs that's being built?
the generators downstairs aren't doing. In fact,
I think it's mostly the power generator.
So the generator that I made actually is literally trashing its energy because I just needed the byproduct of it. So at this point, I mean, I could probably change that and insert it into the system, but it's not being used at all. It's all just coming from the bits and pieces that you've done over here with the reactor and the nitro and the whatnot. I can also add in one of the lines is solar panel stuff, which I haven't gone down, but if we become power dependent or constrained, then we have a couple different options to expand our power ability.
Sure,
But
okay.
mostly for what I built, we just needed magentite, which is basically a processed product of plutonium, which is a reprocessed product of cyanide, which is processed yellorium, etc. So that's what I've been doing.
Fair enough. All right, well, yeah, the fusion reactor will have power then whenever we get along to that.
Well, that's pretty neat. And apparently, we're going to need a black iron singularity, which makes me cry because black iron is slow. Everything that is power based is slow, even with all the stuff I've got. So I might just queue up like a ginormous manufacture of that. And
if we get one of those, though, is that enough, or we need 63?
I don't know what I need them for yet, so I cannot answer on how many ultimate singularities. I assume it goes into an ultimate singularity, and I do not know what all is.
Sounds like good news.
Same most of the time, yeah.
Good news? More good news?
I mean,
how many are they saying?
Well, it goes into making the sphere of all things. I don't know what that all is needed for, but the ultimate singularity made me go, ugh.
Got it. Yeah, no, definitely. The ultimate singularity is bad news.
Yeah.
Basically anything with the word ultimate, and it is, well, other than the mechanism stuff, there's some reasonable stuff there. But yeah, no, the ultimate singularity is it's a big boy.
Yeah. So I don't like looking at that right now. So,
I can't wait to make a Philosopher's Stone personally.
Yeah, well, really, I mean, if we just made a Philosopher's Stone, this would all get better.
We would be able to do anything, basically.
Oh, hey, in order to make a Philosopher's Stone, we need a sphere of all things, which is part of what's needed the ultimate singularity.
Oh, geez. That's so unfortunate. But honestly, we probably should just make the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, my God. Okay. Yep.
Ultimate Honeycomb, you seem like you'd have that covered, though.
Yeah, we have most everything. I don't have Awakened Draconium. I don't have. Apparently, I haven't eaten nickel.
Did you say you haven't eaten nickel?
Yeah. Like if you look at the ultimate crafting of the ultimate honeycomb, then you see all the different honeycomb, and then you can actually hover over and get a good idea of what you might need to still like produce and Manchi Crunchy on in order to make sure that you're not missing any. So Nether Gobber and End Gobber, Nickel, and Awakened Draconium.
I have not eaten Lightning Dragon Flesh. That's awesome.
But boys,
Chaotic
why would you
right
want
now.
to eat lightning dragon flesh when you could eat a forbidden fruit and never go back?
You know, in the
Grass is greener over here.
in the comments in my in my videos, they were talking about how they were like, we think we should allow Pete to take the fix for that because you had originally expressed interest in eating everything when you found out that that was an option to get extra hearts and stuff. So it was like, if that's what you wanted, then the people believe that you should be allowed to resume your dining ways. So if
The
that's something you
people,
want,
the people are very charitable.
uh-huh,
It's just
they believe in you.
I don't
a
think he wants
lifestyle
to.
for you
I think
now,
I
and-
think Pete wants to stick with it, and we need to stop pressuring him otherwise.
okay, okay. You know, hey, maybe. I'm just saying the forbidden fruit is a lifestyle, and I don't know if I'm ready to give it up quite yet.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
No pressure,
But maybe.
but maybe.
Maybe. I've got my one get out of
Just
jail
maybe.
free card.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I've produced many things and spent an entire episode yet again inside a small, like 10 by 10 room, as I'm wont to do. How are things going from your guys' perspective?
I've done what I can without doing constellation stuff and things, and without it being nighttime yet again. Every time it becomes daytime, I'm just kind of unable to do things.
Yeah, that's how it goes with these things, which is unfortunate. But do you feel like you progressed? Do you feel
Yeah, a little
bolder-
bit. Feel free
bigger
to
and
feel free to
bolder?
sleep though. You know, if you want to sleep or anything.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the,
yeah.
on the hammock, you mean?
Yes,
I would
on the hammock.
love to sleep on a hammock. Oh, once again, this is awkward, Pete. I'm sorry. Oh, hello.
Pete is
Oh.
not allowed to take naps.
He joined me for my nap, and very welcome to do so.
Just feeling a little groggy afterward, but
Is that what we're calling it?
I'd pay that price. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 8, 16. Plus others.
But yeah, otherwise I didn't mean like we had to sleep in order for me to, keep working. I'm good to go whenever.
He's good to go whenever.
Yeah.
How are you going, Pete?
The floor's good. I'm good to go. I've progressed.
The
Made a nice
floor
floor.
was the criteria.
It really was, you know.
I'm glad that you feel like you progressed and you're happy with it. Do we
Thanks, man.
want to call it an evening?
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
probably.
All right, let me find. I need to set up one last one. One I need to learn how to type. What is destination direction? Set up one last silly little set. Oh, a telescope. You can observe so many things with a telescope in the sky
That is the idea.
appropriately. Let's add this. I ran out of niotic crystal, and that just won't do at all. Remember that. Oopsie daisy. There's that.
Oh, wow. You actually like draw constellations? Oh my god. I've drawn a constellation.
They don't call you a star for nothing.
Oh my god.
It's literally, astral sorcery starring Captain Sparkles.
Yeah. It's playing Connect the Dots. I love doing this at California Pizza Kitchen when I was younger.
Are you filling in your book with the different stars or figuring out what you're seeing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's an interesting little mini game he has in there.
Oh God.
It's certainly a thing that you do. What is this waiting on? Oh, over here. I see.
It's garlic phone. Oh, that looks a little phallic. Kind of.
Don't we all?
I wasn't even intending it there.
Is there any way I could see this constellation? Maybe it fell look up in the sky or something. I feel like I'm missing out.
I think it's client side because he's drawing himself a phallus on his book.
Yeah, pretty much. How's it going, Zine?
I'm good. You good to go?
Yeah, no, I thought you were the one who said you needed to complete something.
Okay, yeah, I am finished. So if you're ready, then actually, we talked about it, but again, Pete, you want to take us out?
Not yet.
Sir?
He's not ready.
Next week for sure?
Next week for sure.
All right, hold you to it. Guys, we want to thank our sponsor, MC Pro Hosting, providing the server we've been playing on. If you would like to play with your friends doing all sorts of things, whether just listening to them draw phalli or whatever it is that you want to do, be sure to check out the link in our description. You can save 25% off on your first month, and you'll help support us, and we appreciate that. And thank you for supporting the sponsor. Don't forget also that we do this live. You can see as it happens. Twitch.tv/Pizza Hut, Twitch.tv/Captain Sparkles, and of course, Twitch.tv/Zine. You throw a follow, doesn't cost you anything. We'd love to have you come by and see all the extra stuff that doesn't make it into the episodes. And then if you have enjoyed, please hit that like button, leave a comment, letting us know what you think. And if you haven't already, then hit the subscribe and maybe even the bell if you're feeling froggy. Whatever it is you like, we appreciate you for watching. Anything for you guys before we go?
Eminem could never.
What?
Just the speed and prowess that you do that at is unmatched.
I mean, usually I end up falling all over myself as I say something, but
that one
was
perfection.
that one was all right. I did all right. Anything for you, Sparkles?
Nope, all good.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Farewell.
Yep.